video, although it's a little late. I want to talk about a feature in Excel that allows us to basically trace cells that are dependent on a formula and trace formulas that are dependent on certain cells. So how we do this, in this example, I have a formula here, and I would like to know what cells it is using. And this can be useful if I inherit a spreadsheet and I'm trying to kind of figure out what their formulas are doing, these big, long, who knows, if statements, VLOOKUPs, could be anything. It'd be nice to have a visual representation of what it's using. So what we're going to do is go over to the Formulas tab, and on the Formulas tab I have two buttons. I have Trace Precedence and I have Trace Dependence. So if I were to click on my formula here and click Trace Precedence, it's going to say these are the two columns of numbers that I'm using to calculate out that total. Instead, if I clicked on one of the cells that was being used by the formula, I could actually click Trace Dependence, and it's going to draw an arrow to the formula. It will go the other way. At any time, if I were to click on that cell, I can use the little drop-down arrow next to remove arrows, and I could say remove dependent arrows. That will just remove any dependent arrows I had. I'll quickly show you that again. If I trace dependence here, here we go. If I click that drop down arrow and say remove dependence, it will remove any dependence that I had selected. And if I simply wanted to get rid of everything, I could say remove all arrows. So what this feature allows me to do is it kind of allows me to have a visual representation of what cells are used in formulas and what cells formulas are using. And this again is found on the Formulas tab. So hopefully that is going to be helpful when inheriting those spreadsheets that we're kind of trying to work backwards in.